Imagine a world where the grid goes down, the supply chains snap, and society unravels in a matter of days. But this isn't just a story about survival, it's a story about loyalty. In a landscape where every stranger is a potential threat and resources are scarce, one man makes a promise that defies the new logic of the wasteland. He will not leave anyone behind. Welcome to No One Left Behind, the complete series, the gritty, emotionally resonant, and pulse-pounding post-apocalyptic saga by John Walker. If you love realistic grid-down survival, tactical homestead defense, and stories that explore the profound moral weight of leadership when the rules of civilization no longer apply, this complete box set will completely consume you. It is a masterclass in survival fiction, blending the visceral terror of societal collapse with the unapologetic thrill of human solidarity. The narrative kicks off with The Event, a catastrophic failure of infrastructure that plunges the nation into darkness. Our protagonist, a pragmatic and fiercely loyal leader, finds himself responsible for a growing group of survivors who look to him for guidance. The atmosphere is thick with the silence of dead cities, the smell of smoke and decay, and the creeping dread of knowing that help is not coming. Walker excels at capturing the psychological toll of constant vigilance, making every scavenging run, every fortified perimeter, and every tense negotiation feel like a high-stakes gamble where the price of failure is the loss of your family. At the core of the series' massive appeal is its spectacular, realistic apocalypse trope and the unrelenting, breathless pacing. This isn't just about staying alive. It's about building a community in a world that wants you isolated and weak. Watching the protagonist navigate treacherous social hierarchies, manage dwindling resources, and use their wits to outsmart raiders who view mercy as weakness is incredibly gripping. The audiobook narration brings the visceral impact of the struggle to life, making the crunch of broken glass, the sharp crack of a rifle, and the heavy silence of a world without power feel incredibly real and deeply immersive. But beyond the terrifying environment and the survival mechanics, the soul of No One Left Behind lies in its characters and the heavy burden of the title's promise. The protagonist isn't an invincible superhero. They are a deeply human individual struggling with the moral weight of every decision that affects the lives of those under their care. The emotional anchor of the story is their fierce, unbreakable bond with their group, a found family bound by shared trauma and a commitment to each other. The audiobook format elevates these intimate, heartbreaking moments, making the quiet conversations by a campfire and the devastating losses of friends feel just as impactful as the violent, desperate firefights. As the plot accelerates through the complete series, the pacing becomes a masterful, breathless escalation of stakes. The initial shock of the collapse gives way to the organized, brutal threat of warlord factions rising from the ashes, forcing the group into a spectacular, high-stakes confrontation. The finale of the series delivers a massive, hard-earned payoff that resolves the immediate arc of their survival, culminating in a spectacular tactical defense that proves humanity's greatest weapon isn't its technology, it's its refusal to abandon one another. No One Left Behind, the complete series, is a triumph of the post-apocalyptic thriller genre. It is smart, gritty, and unapologetically intense. John Walker has crafted a sprawling, complete epic that proves the most dangerous monster isn't the one outside the door. It's the fear that we've already lost our humanity. Plug in your headphones, check your perimeter, and join the survivor. The world ended yesterday, but their fight for tomorrow is just beginning.